Konnichiwa, minasan. It has been a very, very long time since I've been here. I'm going to be doing another moment of truth. I was supposed to do a blog about past life stuff to try to help another friend out, but I'm going to be putting that aside because they seem to be doing well, and I really don't feel like talking about that stuff. So, if there's anything I'm going to be doing off the cuff, it's going to be that way today. So yeah, what's been going on? Where have I been? I've been very busy with work. Uh, I hope people come to understand this, that every time at about, I'd say November up through, I'd say the new year, and probably up to the middle of January, I'm probably going to disappear and not be out here, not be active, doing anything because I'm at work and I'm very busy at work. My company has a seasonal time right up around the holidays where it gets very, very busy. And I put in a lot of extra hours and I just have a crazy schedule. I mean, I work part-time and I do work at night, but I don't hold hours that bring me up to like 6 in the morning or 7 or 8. You know, at work I may be there till quarter to 7 sometimes during a busy season around the holidays. So I really put a strong effort towards that and kind of make things happen. I make a lot of money, you know, I get overtime and that kind of stuff really helps out. I don't have the high-speed internet at home, and I would probably be blogging about that kind of stuff, but I'm not around at that time. So I'm back. If people don't see me, there you go, you have that information. I'll probably say it again and again because I know I know sometimes people wait and they're like, where did they go? Where did they go? And they're waiting for me to get back to them. So I really do feel bad. But I'm glad that my friend is doing well. So I will pass it off to the side because I don't want to feel like talking about that stuff. So I didn't bring anything with me, but I figured since I'm back, I'm going to be talking about New Year's stuff. Rather my resolutions. Oh boy. I make quite a few resolutions every year, and I don't think I'll ever have a year that goes by when I don't make resolutions. Okay, this is the big one, and I really am not gonna say that I'm too much in the way of offending people, because I pretty much stand strongly on this and I don't like it. This year, 2012, is going to be the year that I put perversion, anything related to it, to the side. Okay? It's not stuff that's related to me. It's other people. They have stuff, their own ideas of things going on. I did have a friend that's into pee. Okay, and it's, I don't know what it is. It's like a fetish or some disgusting thing. I mean, YouTube just takes their videos off, okay? Anytime. They don't put any videos up here. But when they're on YouTube or somewheres on the net, they're looking for pee videos. Okay, it's where people urinate and do anything related to that. And I just get sick and tired of that. I'm not strongly upset at him. I have an idea he might see this video. It's just not my thing. The reason why YouTube takes those videos off is pretty much because it's a thing of perversion. It's almost like having, you know, triple X kind of stuff up here. It really fits in the same category. So it's not a good thing. Last year, we went to a festival in Lowell, and he was like on the hunt for women peeing in an alley, and I just, if they don't want to use the porta potties or anything like that, they have an issue with it, then they go pee elsewhere, and he's kind of into that. So I really don't like it. I'm not holding it against the guy. He's a good guy, but you know, I think sometimes people into things that are perverted, they gotta get into stuff. And I also have an issue with strip clubs. It's just, you know, he asked me one time, he wanted to go, he just didn't want to go alone. So we went to a strip club. And it's not like something I haven't seen before, it's fine. I've been to a strip club once before. And it's just a very bad thing. He gets into it, okay? And it's not the way that I would get into it. You know, for me, I'm look to find somebody that's in a relationship and all that. And, you know, I hope he finds his way to find a girlfriend or somebody like that. But when you spend like $60, $70 at a strip club, maybe even 80 for lap dances. You might have like 2 lap dances, and then you give money to them in between because they're taking their clothes off, and you know, it's that sort of thing. I'm not gonna explain the whole idea. It's just a very creepy kind of thing. There's other people that go to a strip club and see guys there, and there's always going to be at least one guy that's got his mouth open and his tongue hanging out, and he's pretty much there drooling. And I'm like, okay, but you know, you get much more out of things if you go and spend money and actually go on a date. You know, spend like 20-30 bucks. Even if you pay for the whole meal or pay for the whole outing with a girl, you get more. You get experience. You're with somebody. It keeps you from going to a strip club, I suppose. But I don't find a huge strong need for that. So it's really old hat, and I make it like a huge joke if I have to go to that place. So, but I don't have to. I have a choice. So I don't know. Perv stuff to the side. You know, he's good. He's a good guy, but I just. You know, I don't like the way he talks about women sometimes. It's just a little bit much. So, what are other things? Change the topic. Health and diet. I decided to probably go all natural with anything that's going to be on my face. I'll probably get into it later. I reached into this topic of parabens that I came across on the radio. Some talk radio show and blah, blah, blah. And parabens are a very bad thing. So if I do a health and wellness thing, I might do it on that. But all natural, it's a good thing. You can have a lot of junk in moisturizers and all that kind of stuff. To the side, it's junk. It's toxic. It's toxic stuff in your face. Not in a huge way like nuclear waste or things of that sort. But that's to the side. Diet. I think I'm picking up on a few things from last year. I was trying to make spinach a stronger part of my diet because spinach is full of nutrients. Ooh. It is kind of nice. So, if I can eat my greens, that's a big deal. Doesn't necessarily have to be spinach. No, it doesn't. But, I'm definitely going to be doing that and harp on it every day. Because I don't think I keep a well-balanced diet if I don't eat my greens. And I'm kind of bad about that. But I can probably go like 2 weeks without eating anything green. Any vegetables. So I have to do that. What is the other thing? Oh! Cutting soy out. Soy is good. It's very good for you. But I think having too much of it, or a lot of it, is probably not a good thing. So I'm trying to add some variation to things that I drink. Probably a little bit more spring water to kind of fill that void. I got into blueberry juice. Ooh. Blueberry juice and grape juice. Something dark. It's something that has antioxidants, also has nutrients and things that are very good for you. I'll probably say that time and time again. And I'm also having a special time of the day, tea time. So tea time is where I sit down. I might be reflecting on the day, drinking green tea. Not just any tea, I usually like green tea. That type of thing is very nice. So if I have more green tea into my diet, what I take in, I think it's a good thing. It's also a good source of antioxidants. Anybody say hi? Hey, I love the antioxidants. Oh yeah. Peace, baby. And that's another thing too. I've been missing out lately. So I'm off the topic of resolutions. I'll probably have more of that too. But when I'm in my car, I like to do that a little bit more. I've been doing that since last summer, so it's been a lot of fun. But it's just kind of a thing where, I don't know, I painted racing numbers on my car. And I did that over in November. And I have the number 74 on the hood and the number 74 on the trunk. And you can see it when you come behind, you can see it from the front of the car. So some people kind of think, oh, wow, I might be trying to one-up them, or very fast car. It's not the fastest car out there, but it's the car I like to drive and I enjoy it for sport. So, yeah, I do a little bit more of that, I suppose. Trying to be a little more free, a little more me. This is kind of a thing I've been doing. I've been sporting this look last winter. It's a bonnet, pulled over a baseball cap. Pull that over, I think it looks kind of cool. But it kind of puts my hair on behind, so, yeah. It's kind of okay. My hair has gotten longer. Yeah. Any more resolutions? Can I think of it? I always make the resolution to try to be more professional at work. But sometimes if you come across very unprofessional people, it's like, well, not very, very unprofessional, but they might not be so professional. Kind of like, how do you deal with them? I work for a very good company, but there's a lot of people that work there, and there's a lot of different kinds of people. How do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? Good question. If I can find a good way to explain what it is to be very, very professional at my work, okay. But sometimes I feel that I have to express myself very directly and not be so political with people if I'm going to make a point. So yeah, try not to be so mean, try not to be nasty with them, but I think when you work around a lot of guys, you have to be direct and to the point, because otherwise anything subtle, they're not going to understand it. It's not going to go through. I'm trying not to make it as an excuse to trans stuff. I'm trying not to make it as an excuse. Let's see, what's the other thing? The other thing. It was really big too. I came up with it in late January, probably early February. I have to find it in myself to have a strong measure of discipline for stupid people. I said it! Stupid people! Yeah, stupid people. If somebody comes in with an opinion and they're just not making any sense, I will probably tear them apart. Somebody has a political opinion. Not saying any names, I probably don't think it's fair to mention the name of this person, especially not on the internet. If they go and they're going to have a political opinion, like say, Obama sucks. Well, I'd like to hear a reason as to why Obama sucks. Or it could be any political candidate, but in this case it was Obama. Obama sucks. We're going to get him out of there. Well, why does Obama suck, and why do we need to get him out of there? Because he sucks. Because he sucks. Oh, let me see. Okay, Obama sucks. We gotta get him out of there, and your reason is because he sucks. So, am I going to be taking that in as very good information, very good reason? Obama sucks because he sucks. No, I'm not. So. I'm not going to be very political about this, but there's other examples. They can't come off the top of my head. One guy came up with something. He was talking to me into the perv genre things. He was saying, oh yeah, I like Asian women too, but I don't date them. No, I like to pay them. He likes to pay them to get his groove on. That's very sad. Well, don't waste time with the dating. Don't waste time with that. You just pay them to get your groove on. Okay. I'm using the term get your groove on as in, like, hey, it's mating season kind of thing. And if somebody's going to call a girl up and do that kind of thing, and they're actually going to glorify it in conversation as a good thing, I'm not going to have a good opinion. Now, I think this year I probably should make it a thing of mine to probably keep my mouth shut. Just let this fly, or, I don't know, maybe try to be more passive with it. Just more passive, submissive in some way. Just let it fly off. There's always a way of dealing with huge differences and extreme stupidity in sophisticated ways, where they probably wouldn't have any idea that you completely negate this whole thing and completely disregard this and just have a huge distaste for it. It's the art of probably slighting. I want to call it slighting. They do this in Japan. They also do this in China. But yeah, it's a very strong measure of discipline, and I think I'm gonna probably come up with the resolutions that I have to actually impose and have into my life. So that's my moment of truth. I'm gonna be doing another quick blog to somebody who deserves a lot of credit. So I will be back.